afternoon. Today we're going to look at a very crucial question on the supposed UTME examination. Now let's say on the day of your exam you see a question like this. Girl, boy, human, animal, and limestone. So well, you will be asked to choose one item that's supposed to be in the categories, and they will give option. Option A, they might say human. Option B, they might say boy. Option C, they might say girl. While option D, they might say limestone. What will you choose as your answer? So now, if you see a question like this, you don't need to panic yourself or worried about which one am I to choose. I know you'll be confused because this will be your first time seeing questions like that of that nature. But don't forget that this UTME exam is not subject based, it's not chemistry, it's not biology you will see. Okay, it's a very technical question that require you to be very smart. Okay, so now this UTME exam is all about aptitude test, and this is part of the aptitude test that's to say question from. And let's say this is your number 4 question. How will you answer the question? How will you answer the question? Now, that's what we're going to look at now. Now, this is a question called the odd man out. It's a topic on aptitude test. The odd man out, it simply means to choose what is not supposed to be in the categories, what is not supposed to be in the group of some items. Now, you see that this question I gave now, it had to do with the groups. I just listed some groups, and I added one that belonged to another group. So we are required to look for the one that is supposed to be in that group. So that is what we know as odd man out or odd one out. Look for the one that is odd among it and remove that one. So that is what this question entails. So now, go back to the question. If they say we should go back to the question now, you say that there is one particular item that is in this group now, which is not supposed to be in the group. So that's what we want to remove now. Now, option A, now we said option A is animal and thereabout. I'm not going to follow the option right now, but the answer is limestone. If you see limestone in the option, you pick it because limestone is another category mixed up with these categories. Now the other categories here, you see that they have to do with about living things. Human beings living, they are living things. Okay, boy is a living thing too, even though it's a gender. It's not a gender, not that. Girl is also a living thing, it's a human being. Human beings, if you see human, there is also a living being. Animal, they are living beings. Okay, so but you see that limestone is not living things. So this is how they categorize it. So the answer there is what? Is limestone. So that is how this question is being asked. And the day you see it in your examination, don't be confused. But this is how they said the question. Let's look for another example now. Let's say you see another question like police. We see armed force, military man, or you call it soldier, and they put rector. Now you see that all of these forces I mentioned, and they are forces that, like, they are armed forces, they are law enforcement agent. Like the police is a law enforcement agent. The armed forces, the air force, and all that, they are military men. They are personnel meant for war, law enforcement. But the rector is not like that. Rector is someone who is occupying the head of an organization like polytechnic, okay, and other establishment that you can use the word rector, or rector can fall under. So it has another word, categories. So this is where we come to the end of this topic. You see that the odd man out is not hard. Okay, all you need to do is for you to know the group that one is not belonging to, because you have to pick the one that is not belonging to a certain group.